Hi Peter, so lesson notes from yesterday. You can see, I'll just go through them briefly, the difference between the first swing and then this was the last swing that you did. Okay, so yesterday was really about building a better backswing in terms of structure and then working on the pivot as well, so kind of how you, if you like, rotate around your spine and try and maintain a bit more of a stiller, more tilted posture. So the swing on the right, I mean, there's still too much what you call kind of forward bend here. So you know, going forward, trying to get this, a little bit more athletic, you could call, or just standing a little bit taller. What that would do is make the shaft stand a little bit higher as well. We kind of get it, instead of you seeing a big difference between the angle of your arms and the shaft, they start to sit a little bit closer together. Okay, but we can do this next time. If you look at the big stuff that you've changed. So first swing of the day on the right, lift out of the posture. Okay, so the pelvis works forward. It'll come off this line and it'll move this way, and then the matchup of that is your spine angle. So this angle, you'll probably get somewhere close to here, I would say, as you take the club away. Okay, so you can see that pelvis moving forward, spine angle straightening. Okay, so you're in a position where the left arm has absolutely no depth whatsoever. It's basically just in front of you. You know, generally we'd look for this here to be, you know, this at least in that position there. Okay. So if you go on to the, you know, the last one that you did on the right hand side, you can see that's totally changed now. And again, obviously it's not perfect, but it's 100 times better. Okay. So we can see how the pelvis stays and rotates. We talk about the belt buckle rotating to face the camera, and you stay on you know, this line that I put originally on your backside at the start of the swing. Okay, so you can see things like, you know, flex has been added into the left leg, taken out of the right leg, and then what that will create is a pelvis that's more tilted. Okay, so you can see this is a lot more tilted than the one on the right, and then obviously in turn you can then see then how the spine angle is much more the same angle, you know, or more closer to where it was at address, if that makes sense. Okay, and then again, shoulder plane, not bad either. So as a position in terms of where you are, this is really good. And you know, in terms of attacking the ball from that position, you stand a much better chance. Okay, so if we look where you then go from the original swing, and the arm just moves way out and the shaft is just steep beyond all recognition, without being rude. So from here, I mean, like you said on the lesson notes, the issue is just the shank, you know, and that's pretty much all you're going to get from there. If you do square the face up, you know, you'll pull it way left. But if we now move into the one on the right hand side, okay, so the hands still move too far out, okay, but you've got half a chance from here. Okay, so go back to your original one, so I'm going to stop it where the lead arm is parallel to the ground. So we didn't really work too much on the downswing within the hour, but you can see what improving your backswing does to the downswing, you know. So you can instantly see that those two are different. Okay, you know, so I think a lot of, you know, the next lesson I'll be looking for, you know, I'll put the pivot drill video on here, but can you return, you know, can you do golf swings effectively with your, I think we're only using a wedge here, getting into that position at the top of your swing, you know. As a blueprint, that's really good. That's a decent position to get to. Old one needs to go. Okay, so really until the next time I see you, practice getting into this position at the top, and then we can start to do a lot more with the downswing. Okay.